Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. More importantly, though, welcome back to another gameplay video here on the channel. Right now, I am standing here in Tapping Simulator because they had a recent update, and this update is both a 50-50 situation. It's a good situation, and it is also a bad situation. Now, when I talk about the bad, a lot of us here, we found a little glitch and we used that glitch to help us gain more super rebirth tokens. It also helped us spawn chests faster inside of the gauntlet world, and it also helped us boost our gear from the gauntlet world. So me myself, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's what I do here on the channel. I tell you guys the truth about everything. So, yeah, I was one to use the glitch with spawning in the chest a whole lot more frequent than the chest would actually appear, and I profited from the, from the glitch. I was able to get my Iron Man repulsor at 400k power, but now the repulsor has been nerfed. A lot of people have actually gotten their gear nerfed and also their tap power nerfed as well. So if you guys remember, during that last weekend, I told you that it was pretty much the best weekend to grind because we had literally two times everything. Two times the tap power, two times the super rebirth tokens, two times the luck, etc., etc. So of course, everybody had to grind and everybody needed that period of grinding to, become as OP as they wanted to become. So I took the time to do exactly that. Now, I do want to credit at least one particular YouTuber, and he goes by the name Intel Plays. So I seen his video, and that's how I learned how to spawn in the chest a whole lot faster. And the reason why I say I want to give him credit is because what he has done was a way to help a lot of players here in the game. His intentions wasn't to, destroy the game or hack it to where it's unplayable. He was just trying to help people out, and he made his video explaining it. Now that's the bad situation. As a YouTuber, we want to help so many people out, but then we put these videos out there and they end up getting back to these developers and creators of these games, and they see our videos, they see the techniques and the methods that we're using, and then they come along and they patch things up. So right now in the description for the game, it says pretty much the reason why they nerfed and took away a lot of stuff. So first off, we're celebrating 60 million players in the game. So right now, currently during the making of this video, 62 million plus visits. That's a lot of visits on a tapping simulation game. So it says, thank you for all your support. There's a limited Ghost King in the Wheel of Fortune. So if you guys remember last time, there was the Fiery Phoenix, and we got that secret. And now this time they added the Ghost King and they removed the Fiery Phoenix. So if you were looking to actually find that pet, you can't find it no more because they removed it. But when you scroll down here, they gave us three super OP codes that I will give you guys in this video. But underneath that, it says, with this update, we rebalanced the gear to negate players that use the exploit, aka the glitch. Because a lot of people, when you hear that word exploit and you hear hacking and everything like that, some people that are actually not hackers, they take this to a high offense level. So let's just say glitch, because a lot of people will get mad. They'll say, you know what, I'm not a hacker. I wasn't hacking. I wasn't exploiting. We found a little loophole. A little glitch. Let's just call it what it is. Then they also follow up by saying if you use the glitch, you will be more affected. So if you didn't do anything, that means your tap power, your gear, and everything like that, nothing happened to you because you weren't participating. We also lowered the HP on bosses and made the gear level rewards better. For us to be able to keep updating the game and keep it fair to everyone, it had to be done. Sorry for any inconvenience. Bigger update coming later this week. Stay tuned. So now that we have read off the description, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you guys these three codes. Now, a lot of people already know these codes and they have used it. But this is for the people that are just now joining the game, you're new to the game, or you're a little behind. You're going to go over here to your settings. You're going to pop that open right here. And this little circle interface is going to pop up. You're going to click on promo codes. First one that you guys are going to use is Lucky 60. Each and every code has the number 60 in it for the 60 million plus visits on the game. Now, I already used all three. Each code is going to give you guys 1 hour of boost. So Lucky 60 is going to give you guys 60 minutes of two times the luck. You're going to click on use, and you can only use these codes once, but it just popped up again, which is very weird. I don't know if that's a glitch, but we're going to call it what it is. We have used that code recently. The next code that you guys are going to use is Power 60, which is definitely the best code right now to be using. Power 60 is going to give you 60 minutes of five times the tap power. So, whatever your tap power currently is, you're going to have times five of that. So, that's going to definitely help you guys take out the dino bosses. That's also going to help you guys take out the night bosses and the mothership bosses as well. So I don't know why this closed down. So after that, you're gonna click on use, and as you guys can see, I already used that one. So I'm assuming that we didn't use the luck, or maybe it glitched. It was a glitchy weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not lying to you guys. So you have lucky 60, you have power 60, and now you guys will have the next following code. Let me just double check and make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, great. So the next following code will be the last following code, and this code is going to be Super 60, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to give you guys 60 minutes of two times the super rebirth token. So if you want the amount that I have right now, you're going to use this code right there. And as you guys can see, I already used it. So now that you guys have the codes, here is what I would suggest you guys do. Now, you don't necessarily have to listen to me. This is just my technique, my method that I used in order to get 765 billion. First off, I use the codes to the best of my ability. So that means I stayed in the game for a pretty long time to grind. Then I did something that I normally don't do. I always work on my super rebirths, but I finally managed to get all of my islands open and I kept them open. So that's something that you guys have to do. You got to keep these islands open so that way you can head up there and get different bosses. You don't only have to farm the event bosses and the bosses from the super rebirth place. So you come over here and here's what I suggest. Take the last 8 islands, get those pets from there first. So the elemental islands, the volcano, the future island, the aquarium island. Those four to your left. To the right side, you're gonna get the ice temple, the Wild West, portal to hell, and portal to heaven. Because those 8 have some super pretty OP pets, and the HP for them is in the billions. So that's not a bad payout when you think about it. So you get a couple of those, you got your codes active. Now you start taking those bosses out. After you start taking them out, you're going to notice that you're going to be getting even more boost. You're going to be getting 5 times the achievements because you're taking out different bosses over here. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you are farming the egg and you get enough to make your boss. So do all of that. Take those out, start getting your achievements. You're going to get 5 times the achievement. You're going to get more tap power. You're going to get more super rebirth tokens. You know what I'm saying? So all of this stuff is going to start popping up and you're going to start farming and getting really excited and really happy about it. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to head over here to the super rebirth shop, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to come over here and you're going to click on this upgrade right here, the Boss Slayer. Reduce the amount of pets needed to summon a boss. So now a lot of people are going to say, well, this is going to cost a lot of super rebirth tokens. But you just got 3 OP codes. One of them is giving you 2 times the super rebirth token. So, for example, a payout of a boss. Say you take something out and it's worth, in the end, you get like 5.95 million. You know what I'm saying? And with the 2 times the rebirth tokens activated, that 5.95 million is going to turn into 50.95 million because of the 2 times, the rebirth tokens. So just imagine the stronger your bosses are, the more super rebirth tokens you're going to get. So you're going to come over here. You're going to keep purchasing your boss slayers until you're able to max it out. So right now, I can purchase some more, but I'm trying to keep this duration going because the next thing is going to be the very hardest thing that you guys are going to manage. And that's this thing that's up here when I scroll up, the Freedom Party. So if you guys remember, the first time we were able to cut down the prices for the bosses in the Dino world and also the bosses in the mothership as well. But now when it comes down to the Night Hall, the Knights are going to cost you guys 8 billion and 16 billion a piece. So that's going to be a lot to purchase. But now you can see this is going to require 31.62 trillion, this next and final upgrade. I don't know why they raised it, but it could be because of the fact that the matter was everybody was getting, tons and tons of super rebirth tokens. The gear was super OP. So maybe they decided to raise this to see if we have what it takes to really grind the game and not just glitch it. So yeah, this is going to be the hardest thing to get. So this is what I'm trying to save up for right now. So that means I'm going to be coming into this game a lot more frequent, every 3 hours, because every boss is going to take a cooldown time of 3 hours. So if you're spawning in robot bosses, the dino boss, the night boss, and even the portal bosses as well, each and every pet boss that you create and spawn in is going to take a 3 hour duration of cooling down. So that means if you spawn it, you're gonna have to wait. So go ahead, do something else in the meantime, and then return back to the game in 3 hours and do the same thing once again. Spawn in those same exact bosses, build up that super token, and you're gonna become super OP. This is another great little update that they added to this rebirth shop, the bad luck protection. Every time you hatch a egg without getting a secret pet, your chances of getting a secret pet, it increases. So if you keep purchasing this little thing right here, you're gonna start, hatching secrets a whole lot faster. And then you can also take out bosses, and sometimes the bosses they end up dropping secret pets as well. I managed to get a couple myself, so let me show you guys what my inventory is looking like. So now that I reduced the amount of bosses that I needed to to create the amount of pets that I needed to create my boss, I cut that down from 10 all the way down to 6. So that's pretty good. So that means you're just gonna have to farm until you're able to get six of the same pets and then spawn them in. So from taking out some bosses, some of them dropped, rarity upgrades for your gear, and some of them dropped secret pets. So I was able to get the secret ABC, the secret Froggy, and the secret many balloons. Like this right here, you was supposed to be able to hatch this, but I was glad that I was able to get this from taking out the boss. So that was pretty awesome. So what you're gonna have to do is have someone or yourself spawn in the balloons and see if you get lucky. Let's see, what else did we get? Because there were some other secrets in here that we got from taking out the boss. We also got the secret cache, but we hatched those things from Wild West. As I told you guys, those are pretty much the ones that you're going to get from there. Those are the easiest secrets to discover. Can I trade you? You can't trade in this game, bro. We got the secret Frost Scorpion. We also purchased ourselves a couple of knights because we've been grinding. We got this secret Amarillo. So let's see what the stats are on this. So its taps are actually kind of decent, but it's low in super rebirths. But we're not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? We're not worried about the super rebirths. We're just worried about the tap power. Yep. So that's pretty much everything that we got far as secrets from, taking out the bosses and everything like that. But we still gotta hatch secrets. That's what I like to do more is to hatch the secrets instead of, just getting them by taking out bosses. We also got this secret raw down here as well. This is a super secret trash pet. All right. Whoa. Are we twinning right now, bro? Who was that? Was that Terry? All of those that are wearing matching outfits such as mine, I appreciate that. I like that you guys are really showcasing that love and support. I love it. This gear right here, this sword is super OP. And then this bot pet right here is super OP as well. All right, so as I said, you gather up these bosses over here, take them out, let them cool down. Then you're gonna head up here, and you're gonna notice that these stairs they really bounce you up high because of the speed that you have. Now my computer is bad, but I'm actually not lagging right now. So you're gonna head into the Lost World first. You're gonna get all the dinos that you can, spawn those in, and take them out. Then you're gonna head into the mothership. Don't skip this order that I'm telling you because it's very important. Because what you're doing now is you're building up your tokens so that way you can come in here into the night hall. So after you spawned in your dinos, you took them out, you got paid, you go into the mothership, you get those, you take them out, you get paid, and then you come here into the night hall. And we're like free falling into nothingness. We literally just entered the portal and died from it. This is what I was talking about with the glitching in the game. It's really not even me. I'm just like just doing normal stuff. I'm just running. Why did I die? Look, I'm flipping and crazy. So you got this whole round table thing going on here. I actually love this table. I love this night hall. It really looks like a dungeon, type of gathering. You sit here, and I wasn't expecting to actually be able to sit in these chairs. I thought it was just background decoration, but yeah, we can sit in them. That's awesome. Then these chests, there's nothing in them. Then you have your two eggs. Now this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one is the one that you're going to be saving up for. Now, if you have actually taken out a Ruby Knight, you're extremely lucky because look at the chance of hatching this 2% chance. And then you have a slightly increased chance of getting it more frequent if you have the times 2 luck game pass. So that's what that means right there. But the Sapphire Knight and the Jade Knight, these things are paying out a lot. Before the update that we're currently talking about, they weren't paying as much. And a lot of people were complaining about that. So that's basically what they were talking about. Some bosses had a rebalance effect. So now these night bosses are actually worth taking out. And also the mothership and the dinos, they're still worth taking out as well, but these knights are more worth it. So after you take out the mothership bosses, you're gonna come over here to this one right here. This is the 8 billion egg. And you're gonna purchase these. You're gonna take out the green knight, the blue knight. The red knight's gonna be kind of hard. If somebody else has that in the server, just ask them if they can spawn it in. That way you can get your achievements for taking out all three of these knights. And maybe you might get a secret pet from this. So you take that out, you get paid. You start to notice that your billions are going up super fast. So now you head over here to this 16 one and you spawn in that one. Take that out, and then you're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be getting billions and possibly reach the trillion value. And then, like I said, once again, you wait another 3 hours. But the situation with the bosses in the server is if somebody has spawned the one that you are actually looking to spawn in, you're going to have to join another server. So that way you can receive that payout. Because if you're trying to summon that boss and somebody actually summoned it already, you're not going to receive the payout. It's going to tell you that you're going to receive a payout in another 3 hours because that's the cooldown time. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and hit that share button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.